Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Still Talking Podcast. I'm your host, Nathan Smith. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We got another weekly podcast coming at you right now. With me, as always, my co-host, Max Harris, Brother Smith.
What's up?
Thank you guys for tuning in today. How you guys been, man?
Fucking fantastic.
We're rolling.
Amazing.
All right. First off, I want to shout out, big thank you to all of you guys for all the support and all the love. You guys don't forget to come check out Benton's Event Center on the 29th, Pyramid 15, the fight cards, stacked card. I got a couple guys coming to the studio tomorrow. You guys just be on the lookout for all that stuff. Where I don't know if any of you guys probably know, but we actually started a production company. Professional cameras, the whole nine. We got a production camera we're finna get. A lot of good stuff going on. So, if you guys need any production work, any music videos, commercials, man, we got really good quality stuff now. We just sunk about $1,200 into cameras and stuff, and we plan on spending probably, I think, another $1,600 here in the next little bit. I'm trying to sell my project car at the moment, so, so yeah, just be on the lookout for that, and I got a bunch of stuff coming.
Yep.
We do photography sessions, weddings, any kind of event. So, what have you guys been up to as of recent?
Not a whole bunch, man. Just been working and doing this. Getting really excited about the whole MMA scene and the Pyramid 15 and events after that. Hopefully, we'll be taking that trip to Oklahoma for Jaden's next fight next month.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on. Man, I'm super excited about that. I'm hoping that, if you guys don't know, Jaden Webb's going on to try to grab his second title at flyweight. He's going to go to Poto, Oklahoma. I'm not exactly sure who he's going to be fighting yet, but we'll have that information soon. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Avery Wilson interview, go check that bad boy out.
His hands.
By the time this releases, I will have dropped the Jaden Webb interview, so you guys go check that out too, most definitely. That's the new one coming out. A lot of good stuff in there. A lot of good stuff. Jaden's actually pretty much a prodigy, man. He's been training his whole life. It's going to be some pretty good stuff.
Master Webb's been instilling those distances.
Yeah, man. He's a bad dude, man.
Webb.
He's a bad dude. Big shout out to Commission. Yeah, absolutely. First off, shout out to everybody, man. All the whole MMA scene. Big shout out to them. Just moving on. We already covered the event. So, I asked you to watch the Aaron Hernandez documentary.
Yep.
I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but it is wild shit.
I watched it last night.
Wild shit. Just kind of crazy. I just kind of wanted to touch base on that. I think it was like he had the worst case of CTE that has ever been recorded for anybody that age, like ever.
Really?
Like, yeah, ever. And they think that played a major factor in all of his behavior.
He had a lot of severe childhood trauma.
Yeah, a lot
and
of
then
stuff.
all the hits he took through high school and in college, and like I didn't know he was that young whenever he enrolled at Florida. He was only 17 his freshman year.
Yeah.
At Florida because he went to college early, graduated early.
Yeah.
And so, like, bro, he got drafted. He was in the NFL at 20.
That's insane. And he had 3 years in college at 20 years old, and he got drafted. He signed a $40 million contract at 22.
20? Yeah.
I think he was like 22. Then he had a birthday and turned 23. But he played a whole season.
It's a lot of money
won a
to give
Super Bowl.
22-year-old.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Man.
dude.
It is what it is. But
He caught 2 bodies and then fucking played a whole season and won a Super Bowl.
yeah.
And then caught another one.
Yeah.
And he got caught for all of them.
That's the craziest part was that, like, it started off as a single murder investigation, and then he caught 2 more.
Yeah, they're like, hey, here's this truck that we've been looking for a year and a half.
Yeah, fucking
Parked at
crazy.
your cousin's house.
Well, he actually got found not guilty. So
On that, yeah, I did. I watched that. He got found.
the dude that he shot another.
Where he
dude
shot
too.
that dude in the face, and he did like. Could you imagine shooting somebody in the face and leaving them for dead, and they like don't die, they leave you. They don't snitch on you. Nothing comes of it. All of a sudden, they like leave you. Like they call you one day, and they're like,
No, you know who it is, bro.
"You know who it is, motherfucker," and you're like,
Oh shit, yeah. That shit. He shot another dude, a 4th guy, and that was the guy that was actually driving the vehicle when he shot the 2 other guys.
Yeah.
At the first 2 guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is insane.
Out.
Over like a spilled drink. Some dude spilled a drink on him and he was like, what the fuck? And he pulled up on side and like shot the car up.
Yeah, what's up now, bitch?
Yeah. It's
Dumped
crazy.
5
bro.
shots at him, and then he got a tattoo of a revolver with 5 bullets in it.
Yeah. Or with 1 bullet in it.
Yeah,
It had
one bullet.
And then
Yeah.
it was 5 cartridges.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 smoking barrels, 5 cartridges. and 1 bullet.
See, Bernard,
It's
you didn't watch it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're ruining it for you.
Dude, it's some really good shit.
You won't be able to watch it anymore.
Fuck that.
No.
Dude. No, you have to watch it. Did you watch Don't Fuck with Cats?
Huh? Hell no. I
Oh my god, bro. That was I ended up watching the whole thing. That was the craziest thing.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
I mean, I knew what happened.
It's so crazy.
I read the story. I wasn't
Have
watching
you seen the
that
video
whole-
of the cats getting vacuum sealed?
Huh?
The cats getting vacuum sealed?
I don't think so.
It's fucking hard to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I wouldn't disagree with you
It's
on
crazy.
that. Probably.
That's a crazy. He ended up being an actual like killer.
Hey man.
It's a yo. If you watch that, bro, it'll blow your
Did
mind.
y'all ever know anybody in your childhood that would like fucking torture cats or like animals or something like that? Because I know I did. There was a kid in my neighborhood that used to do that. He used to like hang like. I seen him set a cat on fire one time.
I mean, I have a story,
What?
but it takes kind of a hard left.
Brenner's that guy. He's like, yeah, I was
I've
setting
got-
cats on fire to like.
I mean, I've got a story, but
Is it about you?
no.
Okay.
No.
Like, is it
So
defamatory
I went
character?
into. Yeah, he's like, "Are you gonna go away on this?" Like, what the-
Admitting to a
so
crime?
I was when I went into foster care. When I went in,
Oh, dark times.
when I went in, there was a kid that was from the same city that I was coming out of, and this is in Tennessee. He had a real high pitched voice. He was a shorter guy, just a weird kid. He used to kind of he had like I think he had OCD or something like that. But he had a tick where he would repeat himself. Sometimes he just certain things he'd repeat himself.
Oh, okay, so he's fucking so weirdo.
But I mean, and I don't want to talk ill of the kid, but you know, there's something wrong with him probably mentally.
Yeah.
And he was down. So they had a detached building down at the bottom of the yard that the foster dad turned into a workout shed.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of yelping and stuff that was coming down from it.
Oh,
So
fuck.
the guy's name was Dion. It was my foster dad. He was a great guy. And he was like, y'all stay here. I'm going to go down there and see what's going on. So he comes back up with the kid. And I mean, he's like, you know, he's got a look on his face, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I caught him down there having sex with the neighbor's dog.
Holy fucking
And he's
shit.
swearing up and down no to Christy, who's my foster mom. No, it wasn't. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
It was just a little bit of peanut butter.
He said he said lift up your shirt. He said lift up your shirt right now. And so he lifted up his shirt and there was just scratch and claw marks all over him.
Oh,
Not like bleeding, but yeah. And so we all had to go and they like got us into our rooms and locked the doors and they called DHS and was like, listen,
Get this
I
little
don't,
fucking sucker.
like they were like, I don't want to talk ill of nobody, but he can't be in the house here with 15 other
Bro,
boys.
you know what the funniest thing about that
And
is though?
That's
Yeah.
I'm still trying to
In your
process
mind,
that
I
shit.
already know that kid's white.
Well,
He raped a dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a white kid's white kid.
no, actually, I think he was Hispanic. I think he's Hispanic.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's Hispanic.
I was too. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's white.
Man.
Real high pitched voice. Yeah, used to repeat himself a little bit. Yeah, I didn't know him long.
What kind
He
of
was
dog
only
was
there
it?
with me. Jesus Christ.
Was it like a bigger?
This is
breed,
what
or
I'm
was it
talking about
like
with
a
the people
lap
on
dog?
this podcast. They will start off talking shit about people, and then they're like, "So was it like a Yorkshire Terrier? Or
I mean, like,
what
was
was
it like a
going
dog
on?
you would have?
Was it purebred or was it just a mutt? You know, I want to
Hey,
know how
man,
bad to feel for
I was
this
watching
dog.
the dog show
Like-
the other day, and this poodle won Best in Show. I'm not gonna say I agree with him,
Yeah.
but you know,
I mean, as long as the dog didn't have papers, right? Like it wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was
No.
I think it was like a pit mix or
I
something
didn't mean
like
like
that.
what, bro. I was like, it was like a big dog or like. A
No, it
little-
was a smaller dog. Yeah, it was a smaller dog.
Yeah, I like that. Hold on. Sorry, I'm.
At least pick on something your own size, man.
I
Yeah,
like
man,
the
that
way
was that was crazy.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane, my guy. That I wasn't ready.
I
And it was
wasn't
just
ready
like
for a
it
dog
was
fucking
such
story
and
either.
it's like it was such a weird thing too because it's such a small world. We both went into foster care coming out of the same city, had never fucking heard of the kid. Had never heard of him before.
From Detroit.
Well, no, not Detroit. This was when I was in Tennessee. I was living in Tennessee with my dad when I went into foster care.
Explains so much.
So it was just a random city in Tennessee, and I mean I don't know why I'm dancing around. It's Maryville, Tennessee is the place that was called Maryville, Tennessee, and where we went to
protect the sanctity.
Well, yeah, exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. We went to foster care in a totally separate part of Tennessee, so it doesn't matter. But we were both coming out of Maryville, Tennessee, into foster care. Had never fucking heard of that kid, but I promise you, I'll never fucking forget him.
No, you'll not.
Never fucking forget
You
it.
definitely won't.
You know what I mean?
No, you won't.
That's
Like,
No, you
it's just
will
that
not.
it's crazy. And, yeah.
Would not forget a dog fucking story.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, it's not like oh man, let me tell you about the other dog fucking story I have. I have one. You know what I mean? I have one under my belt, and that's it.
Oh my god, I'm distracted.
I'm confuzzled. Like
I had stuff to talk about, and I was like,
let me tell you about this one time. My
we started talking about
foster
it. Yeah.
sibling raped the neighbor's dog.
Hey man, it was relevant.
Back in the wood shop.
It was relevant.
It was. I was talking about torturing animals.
You literally asked, did you ever know anybody that's done crazy stuff to animals?
Yeah.
So.
One thing. Have you guys ever seen the show You? About the crazy guy,
So
Jim Goldberg?
I haven't seen it yet, but my
not a
girls
lot of
watched
it.
all of it. Yeah.
Dude, I was like watching it and like
You were relating to
I
him,
was
weren't you?
yeah I was like 2 seasons in.
It's so bad.
And I was pulling for him,
Toxic.
and I was like, "This guy's a serial killer." But I'm so crazy. I feel like I'm such a
Hey,
crazy
he's
person.
the
that,
hero
like,
we need. All right.
Yeah.
Like, let's just
No.
be honest. Your bitch stepping out.
dude.
No, bro, you cheat back. Don't fucking do that. Come on. Be an adult.
Fight fire with fire. Yeah,
Be an
exactly.
adult, bro. You don't kill who she's cheating on you with. You fucking cheat
he
back.
was like, okay, bet,
He balls out that shit
Bet.
on both of them.
Yeah,
man.
that's
I don't wanna
crazy.
ruin
You know what
it
else
for
is
Brandon, 'cause
crazy?
I suggest you watch it, but I knew I had a problem. But I was like, I saw the next release date was 2021. I was like, 2021.
The fuck is this shit?
I think that was it. It might have been different, but I think that was the one that said release date 2021. I was mad, bro. I was like,
Wait, You has 2 seasons?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
dude, I saw this thing where someone was like, I was gonna do my homework today, but I decided to make Joe Goldberg my next door neighbor on on Sims. He built the whole house with like
With the box.
with the box
Yeah.
and everything,
I just
dude,
put a bitch in
and
a
all
box.
the books. And he like wore the same stuff with the hat and the trench coat, dude. I was dying, bro. If you've seen the show. Oh my gosh, the stream of Sim screenshots had me crying, bro. He was like stalking girls, and like, he was so funny. He had
Did
all
you
the
ever play
names.
Sims growing up?
God,
I never had enough
it
patience
wasn't-
for
it
him.
wasn't
No,
that,
I
you
didn't.
know.
Yeah, I couldn't play that.
My
I-
fiance does.
The only thing, I'm going to admit it, it's kind of embarrassing. The only thing that I liked about The Sims whenever I was a kid, as an adolescent man, is you could make them have sex with each other. As a 12-year-old.
You're like, yeah.
You blurt it out.
I'm gonna make
Man,
him
this
bang.
game slaps.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm gonna make him bang."
Yeah.
Which I also used
Your
to
friend comes
pick
over
up
to
a lot of hookers on GTA too. So.
Yeah. Your friend comes over to spend the night, and you're like, fucking Johnny, watch this.
You want to see something
You want to
cool?
see something cool, bro?
No, fuck that, bro.
He's
I
like,
had
oh,
my-
no way, man. Your mom lets you have Sims? My mom won't fucking let me play any of that shit.
Yeah, man. No, better yet, bro. I get a monthly subscription to National Geographic.
Yeah, exactly. You want to see some loose titty, baby?
This one has a bone in it.
So one thing that I saw that made me laugh pretty hard, but yeah, no, I'm in a podcast networking system and like a group and all that stuff. And this guy posted a video, was explaining how he posts his podcast to Pornhub.
What?
Yeah.
Because
We talked about this.
if you verify an account, you can just post whatever you want. So he gets views. Man.
Could you imagine? Like, after you get done rubbing one out, you're like, what's that in the related videos? Let me
Yeah,
click on
and you're
this.
like,
And you
is
just-
that a podcast?
Well, and I was telling, because he told me about that, and I was telling him, like, I was looking up something, for the for the 6ix9ine trials,
Yeah.
and there's a link for his Gomo video to Pornhub. He's got that, there's a bunch of random shit
What does he talk about?
that's linked to Pornhub.
What kind of is it
I
like
don't-
a
I don't
porn
know.
podcast?
I never looked at it. I don't think so.
You ever read reviews on porn videos? Like
No.
the comments?
No.
Sometimes.
Only
Oh
just
my
the
God.
ones that are worthy enough to be posted onto Facebook later.
We
like
should, we should do that for a private podcast.
Read, we
Yeah.
should all watch porn together and read the comments.
No, we should not watch porn
Jesus
together.
fucking Christ. God damn it, Max. You were on a roll today, bro.
No,
Well,
when
I'm not the one that suggested it.
I said we should read
He's like, I'm just the
porn
guy going with
reviews.
it. Like,
You asked if we had ever read porn reviews because you said they were funny, and I said that's something we should do for a private podcast.
They're not always funny, but I feel like we go through a lot of videos and find some funny ones.
Yeah, I feel like it's not going to be like a
have
read
you
all
seen
tell all
those
kind of deal.
fucking, and they're just screenshots of titles. They're not actual videos, but it's a guy, and he's got a bunch of them where it's a guy and he's in like a schoolboy's uniform, and he's like, stepsister gets caught in dryer. I help her out and don't have sex with her. And it's just like, it's the opposite of everything, you know. He's like, my mom or my dad married a new woman. I'm a good son to her. Like, he's got like a whole page, and there's like 1,000 of them. It's really fucking funny.
I always wanted a stepmom growing up. And a dad.
And a dad. Yeah, bro.
That was a good one. Oh. That one.
You're like, why'd you want a stepmom?
Sexy lesbian, I would have been fucking hype.
You're like,
God.
why'd you want a stepmom? Because you wanted to fuck her? No, because that would imply that my dad never left.
Yeah, that would imply my
that's
dad
why
never
that's why I want the stepmom.
That one hurt.
Or that my mom's super cool. You know?
Yeah, one or the other.
Motherfucker said, Dad, why you do this to me?
If you're listening
How
to
did you
this,
get
it's
this?
okay. We still have time.
Oh my God.
He's like, listen, you've got like
Whew.
another 4 years to come back. God damn it, my patience
Oh my
is wearing
gosh.
thin.
Big
How long
shout
is
out-
that line at the store?
Yeah.
Big shout out to the podcast community.
Mm-hmm.
I found my biological father on Facebook, and he's racist as fuck.
Well, I mean, look at his
That's
offspring.
crazy.
Holy shit, bro.
Come on, bro. What the fuck?
You're not racist. You just look racist.
He,
I'm not
he
doing
just got you
God's-
in looks. He
I'm
just
not here
got you
doing
in-
God's
You
work.
just look racist. You're not racist.
That's what's crazy to me is people always like say like racist on the low. And I'm like, why? What gave you the impression that I was cool with that? Like,
Bro, you look like a Trumper.
I am not, dude.
You scream Republican.
Some
Scream
dude,
Republican.
I'm not joking. I was in
like
line.
dumb Republican.
Not like conservative.
I was in line at Colton's waiting on somebody to like. I was in line at Colton's waiting to pick up food for Kylie, and this kid that I knew come up. He's the most annoying kid. Well,
Name drop.
I take that back. He's not annoying.
Name
He's
drop.
a good kid, but he used to annoy me when he was younger.
Name drop, and then you can like just edit out the name.
He's actually a funny kid. Tell you that. But he comes up and he's like, "What's up, you fucking Trump supporter?" And I was like, "Don't fucking say that in public, bro." And then like after he walked away, I spent like 2 to 3 minutes telling everybody in line behind me. I was like,
I don't
"I'm
fucking
not
like
a
Trump.
Republican." I was like, "Don't, please don't
They
think I'm a
probably are.
Republican." I was
They
like,
probably were.
And you're in Colton's Steakhouse too. People behind you were probably like, "Oh yeah, okay." And then you're like, "I am not a Republican." And then each one of them behind
You're
you are
like,
like,
"Fuck
"All right, so
you."
are you gonna fucking stab him, or should I fucking say what's up?"
I was like, hey, obviously he's
president.
joking.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't care who it was. I was like, obviously he's joking. I don't support Trump. I am not a Republican. I was like, I don't care who they were. I was letting them know that was a joke.
Yeah.
That I don't care what you think of me. Do not think of me as a
Man,
Republican.
There are 5
Okay?
people on both sides of that, alright?
Yeah, it's hilarious. This is something I will edit out. Never mind. Enough with that. Moving on. Dude, super excited. Your boy is a huge music fan. Like, I'm a huge music dude.
Yeah, everyone likes music.
I have put together a cipher. We're working with
Yeah.
Bam, the producer. We're going to have some local guys come on and do a cipher. We're going to film the whole thing. It's going to be super, super dope. I'm excited.
Big
as hell.
Dogs dropping a few bars.
No.
Big Nasty on the track.
Yo, kind of talk a little bit and tell us a little bit about the guy that you wanted to bring on.
Yeah, about Zay. I don't really know what his stage and his alias is, but Xavier Anderson. If anybody in the Hot Springs community knows, a couple, I think it's been over 6 months, 6 or 7 months now. Kenny Kelly was he was a local up-and-coming rapper, and he was murdered at his house over off Portland Street or something like that. And he actually has a mixtape coming out, a post-death mixtape coming out, releasing. And I'm gonna get some more details about that. We're gonna have an interview too, because the people that are pushing it out, we're gonna bring them in and let them promote it and all that, and just be on the lookout for that. We'll share it to the links in our on our page and everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. Man,
R.I.P. Kenny Kelly.
Man, that shit was sad, man.
Yeah, it really still hurts more, bro.
I'm not gonna pretend like he was like a close friend of mine, but as a guy that I got to meet multiple times and hang out with, you know what I mean. He was close.
Always just a genuinely nice guy.
I really liked him in a sense of like I felt close to him in a sense of like you and Iggy were my best friends and you guys were really close with him and he was like I said, a super nice guy. Never had an ill word about anybody. He was just a super nice kid. You know what I mean? He was really just trying to kick it and have a good time. He's a nice dude, man. He was super cool. All the times that we got to hang out, he was a super cool guy.
And he's like, bro, honestly, he was like, of all the wave of everybody wants to be a rapper now, he was the first person that I know that like started rapping and making songs in like 6th grade. He's coming to school and selling his CDs $5 a piece. I remember buying that shit in 6th grade and taking it home and listening to it and never listening to it again. But
and never listening to it again. Yeah, and then I immediately lost that shit. But
no, seriously, like you know what I'm saying? Like he was actually doing that shit. He was going to a studio and recording songs over a beat, buying the beats, or like using free beats and like 6th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
and that's awesome, dude. You know what I mean? I always respect anyone that puts passion in their work and tries to make something out of their craft and do something.
And he was constantly grinding on that shit. And that's why it just really sucks that he never really got to see anything fruition bigger than like.
And it's really sad because it's always like it's always the good ones. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's always the guys that are like no one ever had a bad word to say about the guy. You know what I mean? And if you did, we probably didn't fuck with you.
And his music was actually pretty good. Like he was getting better and better and better too. And cause I was actually bumping his latest stuff. Yeah. That's why I'm actually really excited about this new mixtape that's coming out.
Exactly, man. We'll have a listen. We'll talk to the guy, and if he's cool, we'll have a listening party. You know, we'll sit down like we do with Bam's album. We'll listen to a couple songs, man.
Yeah,
I'd love to do that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, big shout out to Bam, the producer. Shout out to Briggs. Shout out to Cambino. Shout out to Bradley Fontenot. Is that how you say his last name?
No, bro. I've never said his last name.
My bad, my guy. I think this is
Bradley.
Bradley.
And we got a couple other guys. Shout out Big Rob. Shout out Cell Murder. A couple of those guys.
Big Rob.
Yeah, I fuck with
Big. We met Big Rob. We met Big Rob at Boogie's. After the peak
my
fights.
guy.
And he was cool as fuck, bro. He was finna whoop somebody with us and everything.
But shout out Big Rob, man. And his music.
Not with us. He was about to whoop somebody for us. He wasn't even about to be with us.
He was like, are you fucking with
He was like, y'all
crew?
continue on with your day into your car. I'll handle this. Like.
Such a cool guy. Yeah, I have to. I talked to Cell Murder. I have Rob's phone number. I have to reach out to him. I couldn't get a hold of him on Facebook, but I got his phone number now, and I'm going to get a hold of him. But I'm sure they'd love to do it. You know what I mean? Super cool guy, and their music was good. Like normally when someone approaches you in a bar and they're
like, bro, I'm a rapper, and they're like, I'm gonna show you my song. You're like, oh.
Let me tell you something though. This is what nobody else has talked about so far.
You know what I mean?
Is that when we first met him in the bar, he wanted to fight Cody Beck. I mean, it was a joke. He wanted to fight Cody Beck. And then out of nowhere with the pageantry, I can't remember what was said, but he threw the baby powder. Oh, right there. He said, you want to get this shit with me, bro?
Like LeBron,
Nobody talked about that shit, but I still see it in my dreams. Like, he fucking just, I don't know where it came from. He had it in his back pocket. Like,
no, it was right by the pool table.
He went over there.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
It was baby powder, but that's what people were powdering.
That shit was fucking on point.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's a funny guy. He was like, let's go.
With the gold in his mouth and everything, bro. It was fucking hilarious.
What a cool ass group of guys.
He's all camoed out.
And then the guy that we were playing pool with, like just the white guy with all the tattoos.
I liked him.
Introduced
cool.
Yeah. Everybody was just super cool.
He was a good guy.
Like,
he shook my hand afterwards.
Yeah,
Bobby. His name was Bobby.
Oh yeah, Bobby. Yeah. Robert.
Yeah, he shook my hand afterwards. He was a good guy.
But anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, please go follow us.
And go at our Snapchat. Everyone go at our Snapchat.
Absolutely. Shout out what's the name of the Snapchat?
I shared the code on our page.
You know what? It's still talking WB.
We'll post.
Hey, don't worry about it. After if you just don't want to wait, you can skip to the end of this video, and I'll have all of the fucking
Yeah.
all of our social media links at the end of the video. I'm gonna start doing that from now on, and I got our tagline and all that stuff. So we're finna start doing shit a little bit
Put my
differently.
personal
I'm
Snapchat on there too.
No, I'm not.
He said, shout out to any of y'all that
He was like,
are
shout
of
out
the
to all
female
the- he
category.
said, shout out to all the
Yeah.
single ladies.
Not all y'all.
Nah.
And he said,
Not all of them.
No.
He said, and single doesn't prohibit me. If you got a man, that's all right. Like,
If you
He
got
said,
a
if
man,
you cheat,
Yeah.
I'll let you boy.
yeah, if you cheat, it's tax time. I don't know. Like, holla at me.
Man, I saw something the other day and it was like, if you don't hit me up because I got a man, joke's on you because I cheat. And I was like, I hate these hoes. I hate these hoes.
Bitches, man. These fucking bitches.
look, man. I'm
Man.
not here to change.
Did you see
the
that?
game.
Did you see that shit
Yeah,
that I posted
yeah.
where she was like, she said, man, when she cheats on you with a guy with no job, and she's like, he had time for me, bitch. I bet he fucking did. Like,
Absolutely.
I bet he had all the time in the world.
He had clock wide open.
Yeah.
Schedule.
Yeah.
Wide. I guess, man. Is there anything else you guys want to cover? I mean, I guess we'll keep it short and sweet this week. I got a lot of editing to do. Got a lot of stuff coming up. Got a lot of interviews coming out for you guys.
Yeah,
so
be on the lookout.
there's gonna
And we
be-
have not forgot about it. Weird Beard merchandise.
It's coming soon.
It's
We're
coming.
working on that. What I'm working on right now is
We're
getting,
getting the views to justify the merch now, I feel like. So
So
I'm getting
go ahead and cop them hoodies because they're going to be fly.
absolutely. So let's pause for a second.
say cheese, motherfucker.
Hey,
Say cheese, God.
cheese.
I'm fucking with Mash because he wasn't paying attention.
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
All right. Like I said, we're waiting to get our production camera before we get a bunch of stuff on the road. We have not forgot about the hot dog eating contest. We'll be doing that this
Yeah, I'm
weekend.
catching big dubs. Everyone bet $20 on Max.
We just had a long fucking crazy week, you guys. So it's my bad. It's been the craziest week. My kid's been sick, so a bunch of stuff happening.
I've been in and out of the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brenner's been like dying. So that was really the main reason was Brenner was like dead the day that we were gonna.
Bro,
do it.
and it is like shout out to me. It's been since the last time that we did a podcast, or the last interview that we did since I've had a drink.
Hell yeah, dude! Congratulations.
I'm trying to not drink
Fuck
anymore.
yeah, 4
And,
days.
It's
Hell
been,
yeah.
bro, that's actually kind of a big deal
Yeah,
for me.
no,
Yeah,
it's
like a big
hey,
deal
man,
for
we
me.
support you. That's what we're here for.
Sorry to sound like sarcastic.
No. I mean, it's just like for most people, it's like yeah, 4 days, but like
I was like, bro,
I'm over here
really proud
fucking
of what you've
shaking.
been doing. And you were like, fuck you. I was like, bro, I'm really happy for you. You've been doing all this productive shit, and you've just been really
thought
like,
it-
leveling your life up, and I'm really happy for you. And you were like, I don't believe you. That was
you're like, yeah, there's some kind of fucked
I
up
was
shit happening
like,
right now.
Where's the joke? I was like, where's the punchline?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
He's just like nervously laughing. He's like, yeah, you're a faggot too, Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna lock the door now. Bye.
That was like Brennan the other day. He was like, "I love you, my guy," and I was like, I sent a message back replying to the other thing he said, and I was like, "I love you too, gay ass motherfucker."
Gay
I was
ass
like,
motherfucker.
gay ass. I was like, "I love your gay ass too."
I don't say it back. I just say, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
If you ever told me, "Oh, thank you," when I
No,
told you I loved you, I would be
joke.
like, I'd spit.
He
on
did
you.
it to me one time over here. No, I was gonna let him save face, but he said it. I said it to him one time over here, and he was like, "Yeah." And then later we were out in the garage, and nobody else was out there, and he was like, "Hey man, you said like that to me earlier. Man, I love you too, bro." And I was like, "All right, bro."
I had to look
I was
cool
like,
for
"All right,
everybody, bro."
Yeah, he was like, "Man, I didn't want to like embarrass myself in front of my friends, but."
You know,
Like I
people
love you
show the
too.
same
And then you
thing.
guys came out and he was like, "Yeah, fuck you, faggot," and walked
Punch your
away.
retarded into it.
He like tipped the trash can over and was like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude."
No one likes you. You're just a replacement for BJ.
Oh, man.
my god!
My cover from Detroit's been blown.
Let's not.
They're gonna
even-
send me back to base.
Good thing BJ doesn't watch our podcast no more.
That's probably very true. That's probably very true.
Man, I don't know what the fuck.
Moment of
happened,
silence
bro.
for that.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened.
That'll all get edited.
Shout out to all my homeboys that just like disappeared, man. Shout out to my brother who didn't reach out to me when he was in town.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, man. Shout out.
Nate cried.
I did not cry. Get up out of
Nate
here.
cried.
He's like moving the microphone, you mother.
I didn't cry, bro. You weren't supposed to. I sent you that snap in confidence.
I did. I don't even.
He said, I sent you that fogged up mirror pic in confidence.
Right. First off, I don't even have a Snapchat.
He said, I don't
even have a
Nate
Snapchat.
posted a selfie of himself crying in our group chat like, I'm having a bad day, guys.
Brenner runs the Snapchat, just FYI for anyone that knows. Brenner runs that Snapchat. Shout out.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's Brenner. He
Yeah.
runs that Snapchat. I don't have anything to do with it. I run the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, and everything else. I just had them run the Snapchat.
And
So,
I run in real life, so.
Yeah, you run from commitment.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof.
All right.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen your single
You don't
white
have
dad
what it
apartment,
takes to
all
give
right?
a woman
Don't
the
talk
attention.
shit.
You don't have what it takes to give a woman the attention she deserves, Max. Okay?
Fuck you, bro.
Calls you out.
No, bro. Okay, no.
He's like, let me defend myself here for a
I'll
second.
tell it right now. I'll tell it right now just because, fuck it, it's a really funny story.
Fucker.
So,
Fucker.
this girl, like, she heart reacted to my story, and then I like replied to something she had posted on her story on Facebook, and we started messaging, and I got her number, and then she got an attitude with me later that night because I didn't want to get on the phone with her, and she was like, you obviously don't have enough attention for a woman like me, so this isn't gonna work out. You should just go back to heart reacting my story every day, and like she tried to like
punch her in the fucking
I was
face.
like,
Woo!
I'd have straight
bro,
up.
and then first of all, the whole time we were texting, she kept doing like, so are you one of those white dudes that just acts black because you like black girls, or is this really how you act? Like you can be real. And then she asked me if I had my own car, my own place. When I said yeah, she's like, you don't gotta lie to me. You can tell me if you don't.
You don't
So
want no
I'm
part of
already kind of
Like, how many times do we have to answer questions?
Yeah, bro. I'm like,
You don't
fuck
want
this
no part of
bitch.
that, yeah.
But yeah, so then,
Oh, just out of just let me just clarify. When I said I don't justify hitting women, don't. I just realized that I don't think we've ever addressed that on this podcast. Don't hit women.
it was a misunderstanding.
I have a bunch of little sisters. No, I just
You
realized that
hit
we covered
men,
it.
you grapple with women.
Yeah.
It's different.
Look, bro,
You know what
I've
I mean?
never hit a woman.
Don't hit a woman.
I'll
You
slap
grapple
the shit
with
out
her.
of a
It's
hoe.
different.
I don't think hitting women's okay. I just want to clarify that for the camera.
Open hands.
Hey, there's
you
the
know.
Moolah podcast.
Well, oh shit. man.
Remember
We
back
don't
when I
smoke
had
here,
the
do we?
remember back when we had the studio like that? That's crazy.
I need to get a haircut, boy. My fade was busting.
I'd be looking at
My
old
fade
fucking.
was busting.
I'd be looking at old pictures and stuff, and I'd be like, damn, our studio's come a long way. I remember we didn't even have this table in here, the white one.
Yeah.
Crazy. But
I remember when fucking
I remember when Nate had
we had it spread out more, yeah, like this way, and it was
I do too.
Dalton was on that end, and I was sitting over there on the couch at one point.
Mhm.
Like there was one podcast that he was on that Dalton was on. I think
Oh.
maybe you were just wrapping it up though,
He
but I was on the
shut
couch
up,
for a lot of
you
one.
came in and talked in the background for 30
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, he ruined our fucking set.
Yeah, I
He
remember
never posted
Yeah.
that video because he destroyed the audio on it.
Good.
So one thing that I want
Fuck
to
it, man.
announce, a lot of you probably don't watch these all the way through, but those of you that are, we're finna look into finding a spot, and I'm writing in a stand-up special. And one of our things is that we're trying to do stuff that no one else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stuff that no one's been doing, and stuff that
Yep.
just no one's tried yet. And
You don't think it's a little premature to be?
absolutely not, because I'm going to do it either way. I'm filming a stand-up
Yeah,
special.
bro, it's tax season. Ball out.
Shut the no, I'm writing a
He
stand-up.
got lost in his own flex.
Yeah, he was like, I make too much money.
Make too much money.
What was I talking about?
Where'd that train of thought that I bought go? Bought that whole fucking train and
Bought
now
that
it's
whole-
gone.
I bought that train just to think.
Shut that.
I own half the track too.
But no, so I'm writing another stand-up special. So what I am going to be doing is recording and releasing one. What I'm trying to work on right now is I'm trying to locate a place and see if I could possibly like do a live stand-up special, have a live audience. You know, I'd probably sell tickets for like $5-10. You know what I mean? See if
Yep.
everybody come out and do a stand-up special
Do
for
a
you
meet and
guys.
greet.
I'm going to have Brenner open up for me and do, 10-20 minutes, something like that. Do some an opening. Max is going to be the MC. He's going
The
to
MC.
He's going to be the MC.
Just so I get to participate.
The roast is still
He's also
on.
gonna have all the blow if you need anything like that. You just
Yo,
holler at your
yo.
boy Max.
Yeah, it's like that's why you need to attach my personal Snapchat.
Also,
name.
if you're in the audience and you're not laughing, you'll be getting a personal visit from Max.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
come
to
on
the
in,
door.
slap
Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. We got your money at the door. You can leave now.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
See-
did you pay? All right, get the fuck out.
Yeah, bro.
And we were talking about a bouncer and stuff, and it's like we have like a plethora of MMA fighters, and I bet
Yeah.
if we let a couple of them in for free, they would stand by the door and escort
Not
anybody
even
out.
stand
that
by
we
the door,
needed
but
to.
just like casually be part of the audience. You never know where they're coming from.
They're like U.S.
Oh,
Air Marshals.
Yeah,
Can you imagine-
exactly.
can
you
you
just
imagine-
look like a regular guy.
Can you imagine someone starts heckling us, and then like all of a sudden they think they're like real shit, and then it's like Cody Beckett and Chauncey, and they're like, "Hey guy, come with us."
They're sitting at like the same table as them. They've been there for 20 minutes. All of a sudden, they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have you get up and get out."
They just like
What
pick
the
his
fuck
ass
just
up.
happened? Yeah,
Show their badge.
He's like, "Fuck you!" They just
Yeah.
like pick him up.
Just turns into a Jewish wedding real quick. Just gonna check this guy out.
But anyway, man, if you guys get a chance, well, you're already here. If you're checking this out, go check out our YouTube. All of our other videos on YouTube. Check
Blow
out
up
the
YouTube,
promotion.
man,
Share,
please.
like,
Absolutely.
Share, like, yeah. If you're gonna do one,
do all three.
do them all. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
We got promos out right now for Ashton Kirby. Well, we don't have an Ashton Kirby promo actually. Oh, this is my schedule. I'm sorry. This is the schedule in which I was. We have a whole
He's
bunch
like
of
milk,
sorry, this is the
cheese.
wrong- No,
Wait a minute.
Jerk off.
Annette-
Look busy. No.
Annette Nichols, Aaron Sutterfield, Donovan Beard, Caleb McCulley,
Yep.
Dawson Akins,
Yep.
Dawson's Creek.
Cody Beck,
Bizzle.
and I think that's
Nate.
all. I think that's all that we've done so far. And I'm finna work on Zach Horowitz next. So you guys go
Nasty
check those
Nate.
out. We got a couple
Big
interviews on there. You guys just be on the lookout for new content, new stuff like that. We're finna be trying to shoot a commercial soon, so that'll be fun.
Yep.
If you guys get a chance, like, subscribe. Go check us out on Thumbtack. I think is the name. Thumbtack is the name of the.
He made that up.
Sounds about right.
No, Thumbtack's the name of the website where like it's like freelance videography, and
Oh,
photography work, and
okay.
production and shit like that. If you guys get a chance, go check it out. Leave us a good review. That'd be fucking cool.
You're like, oh, okay, yeah.
Thumbtack.com. It's like for freelance photography and stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a good night. We love you guys so
Thanks
much.
for tuning in, y'all.
Yep.